What is going down, people? Y'all know what time it is, man. A little late. That is 100% on me. I was supposed to go at 5. We had some things happen. Work was a bit crazy. Getting home was a bit crazy. So we're a bit late right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That is 100% on me. We're about to get it going. Let me move this. Yeah, man. This is a late start for your boy. That's 100% on me, people. Like I said, life got a little bit ahead of your boy. Things went popping, but we're here. We're back, man. Let me make sure I got the goat list pulled up right here. I already see Moody's up in here dropping some goats already. What was Moody talking about? Hey, my boy, about fucking time. What's happening, Zach? Dog, I'm bro. Zach, I don't know how the traffic is out there in Scotland, but dog, out here in Houston, the traffic is fucking ridiculous, bro. We are full, people. Like, if you're thinking about moving to Houston, don't. It is insane. The traffic was wild, bro. Work was crazy. I got home. I was gonna not eat, but I was absolutely starving, so I had to eat. Zach, I'm so sorry, dog. I saw Big Moody. Sterling, the slow man, ate too much rabbit. Come on, dog. I got a little too ahead of myself, bro. And like I said, that Houston traffic, Moody, doesn't give a fuck about what you got going on. But Moody, I already see your picks in here, my boy. Let me look through this. Let me look. You know what, Moody? Let me look through yours real quick before we get into it. And by the way, Moody, you're a legend, bro. I saw you comment first in my video, that interview I did with Vince Morales. You're a legend, big dog. I was so pumped to already see you in the first comments as always. Good to see you too, Moody. I'm glad you're doing well. Zach, you know you're my fucking boy, dog. Glad to see you in here, homie. Damn near 1 a.m. I went out and bought some Red Bull, so I ain't miss it. Let's go! That's an OG, Zach. Zach, you're a real one, homie. My fucking boy. Hey, I might have to send you something to reimburse you on that Red Bull, son, because I got you up late. But dude, I appreciate you being up right now with me, dog. How's the weather out there too, son? What's Scotland looking like by this time of the year? Uh, Pumped to see you in here though, my boy. Let me see what you got here, Moody. I'm gonna go through your top 10 real quick, big dog. Let me see what you got. Penn, Couture, Matt Hughes, Hendricks, Aldo, GSP at 5, John Jones at 4, DC, Silva, Habib. All right, Moody. All right, dog. I see you. I see you. Yeah, I got a girlfriend over the weekend. LOL, and scored again. Fine. Let's go, Moody. My boy. Brother, let's go. I see you, son. I see you, Moody. Lock the fuck in, my boy. Lock the fuck in. Congratulations, homie. 1 through 10 is Mighty Mouse. Austin Berry, stupid. Hey, dog. I got him on the list. I think you're gonna be surprised where you see him, Osterberries. Scotland is cloudy and foggy 90% of the year, but sometimes we get absolute natural disaster rain. Oh man, bro. That dude that's on the show, the Rambling Dad, Zach McDane, he lives out there in Scotland. And he sent me a picture the other day. Looked like I had some beautiful weather yesterday, or at least the region that he was in. But bro, the weather over there in the UK in general is fucking crazy, son. So you're a real one, Zach, for dealing with it. Yeah, she don't do drugs or alcohol, so she ain't all crazy. Hey, dog, I like that for you, Moody. I like that for you, son. Congratulations, my boy. Also, congratulations to the fucking legend Trigger D, this bitch. Ladies and gents, let's go. Trigger D, what's up, my boy? The legends are all in here. Big Moody, Austin Berries, Zach, Big fucking Trigger D, the Stockton Soldier. You know what fucking time it is. My boy, let's go. Big Trigger in the chat, man. Let's go, people. Uh, Dude, we're gonna have a banger show today. Let me go ahead and get this other part pulled up for y'all because I got some of my top 10s listed and I got the reasons why I got them in my top 10. So I think they're gonna it's gonna be a bit surprising. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm really interested to see what y'all think. Anderson Silva number 1, Islam number 2. Ooh, okay, Trigger. Okay, I see you. Hey, you're gonna be interested where I put them, my boy. Having Aldo but not Volk in the top 10 is insane. That's a good point there too, Zach. Do I have? Oh, it's gonna. You might be pissed off at my list, then, Zach. I am not gonna lie to you, brother. Got me. My 10 spot is a shaky right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got me overlooking my 10. I just put an extra name down for my 10. My 10 slot's gonna be a bit interesting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I see what you're doing there, Zach. We need to hear top 10 current and all time. You know what? That's not a bad idea. For this one, though, bro, for this episode, it's all time. So this is the top 10 fighters, bro, since the UFC has started, dog. Since the first event of the fucking ever, of the evolution of this shit until now. These are the top 10 guys. So there's 26 of you in here right now, right? I want to wait a little bit to kind of like give you my criteria of why I got these guys at the top 10. So it's not like, so it's not really a pound. It's technically a pound for pound, right? But here's the thing, dude. These are the guys that I think are the most dominant. Not like the Mount Rushmore, not who built the sport. These are the guys that I think out of the top 10 of everybody that's fought in the UFC, these guys are the elite of the elite, even in their division or just pound per pound. And here's the thing, people. We're all going to have different top 10s. Like I went through Moody's right there earlier just now. I had all Moody's pulled up. Like we're going to have major difference in top 10. So don't freak out, people, in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get it in the way we can. And I'm interested to see who y'all got. So as I go through this, right? So like right now, I'm going to give my number 10. I want you to drop your number 10. So we all go through this together so we can all kind of see where everyone lines up for their top 10. This isn't your favorite fighters. This is like top 10 all-time most dominant fighters, people, in the UFC history. So that's how me broken down. Honorably mentioned is Royce Garcia. Royce Gracie. What the fuck was that, Sterling? What the fuck was Royce Gracie? Moody, it's gonna be an episode, son. I'm calling Royce Gracie Royce Garcia. What the? Give me a second. I gotta lock in. It's time to fucking lock in. But 100% though, he's not in my top 10. I'll go ahead and say that right now. Spoiler: Royce is not in the top 10. I might lose 97% of the viewers on that, but I'm telling you, listen and hear your boy out. He's a super honorable mention, though. Shout out Moody. Anderson Silva is a safe number 10, I'd say. Zach, you're going to be surprised then where I got Anderson Silva. Dev, you getting Morales on the show. What next? You're going to get John Jones on the damn show. Ryan Rossellini, my boy. What's up, son? Dude, you know I'm always going to say it when you join. Always appreciate you for getting me to 1K that night, bro. That was an amazing thing you did, dude. I appreciate you more than you know, dog. And getting Morales on the show, bro, was badass, dog. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I hope y'all liked it. Give your boy a shout out if you liked it. Go over there, like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. I could remove that banner too while I'm at it real quick. Let me go ahead and fix that before I do the whole show like that. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take this off. But people, go watch that Vince Morales episode, man. It was badass. The dude's a solid ass dude, man. I can't wait to see what he does going forward. And leave your boy a like and a comment in there. It helps out more than you know. I don't like to be that guy that always asking, but it truly does. Okay, Trigger, let's see what we got here. Let's get straight fucking into it from the top, baby. Let's go. So we got Francis at number 10, Habib at 9, Royce at 8, Merab at 7, Aldo at 6, Usman at 5, Jones at 4, 3 GSP. Okay, you got. Is this a fucking cliffhanger, son? Who you got for that 2-1, my boy? You come on. Hey, don't leave me off like that. Artem Lobov, number 1, right? Josh, what's up, dog? Shout out Artem Lobov. You little rat. You fucking snake in the grass, you. And his fight against Jason Knight, bare knuckle, bro. The most brutal fight I've ever seen in my life. Trigger, give me that number 2 and 1, son. You are lucky it's a solo show today after that, Garcia. I know, Zach, I know. The boys would not let that shit slide. I hope they don't go back and look at that. You need a PayPal account. For what? You talking about like for monetization? I got one, bro. I already got one, Moody. I don't know if you're talking to me, but honorably mentioned Mighty Mouse. Ooh, bro, wait till you see where I got Mighty Mouse. Silva 1, Islam 2. Okay, all right, Trigger. I appreciate you, dog, bringing that back to me. I appreciate that. You know what, man? We've been on for 10 minutes now, so let's go ahead and get into number 10. Here we go. I'll get it pulled up right here. Let's get it going, people. How's y'all's day been, too? What a fucking Monday, people. What a fucking Monday, man. I'm not missing. I would do a recap today, but there was no fights this weekend. How about WrestleMania? Were y'all able to catch that before we get into the UFC talk? How about that WrestleMania, son? That was insane, bro. That whole event, John Cena winning, that street fight with Damian Priest, the triple threat match between Rhea Ripley, Sky, and Belair. The night before with CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Dude, WrestleMania's been slapping, Stone Cold, the glass breaking. Come on, middle finger slanging, beers crashing. Let's go, man. I'm pumped. It's flowing through my veins. Let's do this, people. You know what it is. For me to send you cash, Sean Moody, you're the man. I'll text it to you. I'll send you a message after the show, bro. I'll send you on X. I'll send you on X. Hey, legend, Moody. You know you're a legend, brother. You know that. Team Japan checking in. Konnichiwa MMA Anomaly. I hope you're enjoying the Japan life out there, brother. I don't know how the food's been, but I'm assuming you're eating nothing but sushi. So enjoy, son. Nice to see you in here, dog. Captain Anomaly in the building. All the way from Japan, too, dog. Shout out. I was catching up on WrestleMania and then saw you were live. My fucking boy. I always appreciate you, son. Always appreciate you. Dog, I mean, hang out with the boy. Give me your top 10 today. I'm literally about to start the 10 right now. WrestleMania is gay. Moody, come on, bro. It's not. Moody, look, I haven't watched wrestling in the last 10 years. Raw came back on in January on Netflix, so I got a little bit tuned into it again. It's not gay. It's a bit cringy. I'm not going to lie to you, but, bro, it's entertainment. It's fun. Kind of sad to see Stone Cold get old, man. He took out that old lady on the Josh. That was crazy. That boy bent that corner, son. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. But that boy bent that corner, son. He might swerve in that corner. Whoa. That boy was H-Town swinging and banging. That boy was out there looking like little flips, son. Looking like Fat Pat, son. You know what I'm saying? Just swinging that thing. But it is sad to see that man getting old. It makes me realize that I'm getting old, brother. Lazy Ben, the legend, the fucking legend. What's up, my boy? They had that man Stone Cold driving break that ATV twice. Yeah, he couldn't even find the ramp, bro. Like, we were trying to get him out there to the ring. Miss fucking Mary, what is poppin'? I hope you and Olin are loving that Japan life right now. It's gonna be hard for y'all to come back to them states, son. Shout out Miss Mary, legend. Okay, Zach, let's go. My 10 is Silva, incredible striker, plus solid ground game off his back. But the lack of top control / takedown takes away from his dominance. Plus, also, you can't deny his comp was low level compared to others. Zach, I don't want to get too much into that because where I got Anderson Silva, I hope you still. It's gonna be interesting. I don't want to give it away, but I see. I like what you're doing there, though. I see what you're doing there. That's not a bad take. That's not a bad take. But brother, I'm about to get to my 10 and I'm about to see what you think. So that's your 10, Zach. Okay, so your 10 Silva. I like it. Well, like I said, people, do it. We're gonna do it together. So I'm about to give my 10, and then when I give my 9, 8, blah, 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 etc., drop it with me. I want to see how we're all looking. The food has been amazing. Had curry rice and miso for breakfast an hour ago. It's 9 a.m. right now. Anomaly, that is insane. It's Anomaly. It is. Where's my phone? Oh, I got a clock right here. It's 7:04 here, dog. You're right. I'm 14 hours behind you. Good morning, son. I'm about to go to bed after this. Not right after, but you know what I mean. Good morning, son. Enjoy it. Tapping in, Antonio from Brazil and the favelas, my boy. How you doing, son? Nice to see you, big dog. Not the same thing as bro, Moody. 1,000%, bro. It's not the same thing at all, son. Not even half. Not even half. DJ Screwed is 0. Yes, sir. Come on, Moody. You know what it is, dog. You know what it is. Lip flip the leprechaun. Don't forget, man, Ben Henderson was the first one to use calf kicks, and that changed the game. Dude was a murderer. And Antonio, not only was he amazing at those calf kicks, dude's chin is fucking granite, son. fucking granted. Dustin Poirier got to be on the top 10 for excitement purposes alone. Normally, don't be too upset with your boy, but stay for the top 10 and find out. Let's go ahead and get into it, people. Here we go. Look, I do not want y'all to judge me. I don't want to hear no bullshit, all right? Here's what I got. I'm about to pull it up right here, people. S-Dogs, number 10. Number 10. UFC fighter of all time. For S-Dogs MMA Talk. I know, like I said, we're all going to have different opinions. It's all good. Drop down who y'all got. Here we go. I'm going to show y'all the reasons why to back it up a little bit. Here we go. S-Dogs, number 10 is Mr. Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman. And let's go through it. I'll back it up why I think. So here's why I got him at number 10. All right. His first fight in the UFC was in 2015, right? And let's not forget, he was on that Ultimate Fighter with the Black Zillions and America's Top Team and dominated that shit. Literally won it for the Black Zillions himself, right? Second fight, he beats Usman. He's not the most, listen, and like I said, people, look, real quick. This isn't the who is the most exciting fighter and who's your favorite fighter. This is the most dominant fighter, championship reigns, everything they've done in general for the sport together, all right? And we're all going to have different ones. Zach's number 10 is Anderson. Number 10 for Moody was BJ Penn. So this is mine. So I got Kamaru Usman, right? And I'm like I said, this is why. Just pure dominance alone, right? And what he did. Like I said, it might not have been the most exciting. Let me make sure y'all can see that. For some reason, you're seeing that other screen. Let me delete that. Hang on. Give me 1 sec. Because now I noticed that y'all were not seeing what I was seeing. Hang on. Here we go. That's Dogs MMA Talk. Gotta love the technical difficulty, son. All right, boom. This is going to be a lot better. This might make it a little bit more sense right here. All right, so Kamaru Usman, right? So let's go through it together. Let's go through it. I might not be able to get to the comments right now, people. Still drop them things, but I'm going to show y'all what I'm getting here, right? So he beats Leon Edwards, second fight in the UFC. Beat Alexander. A lot of these guys aren't big names. I'm not going to lie to y'all. A lot of these guys aren't huge names, but once he gets past the Sergio Moraes fight, beat Sean Strickland, right? He's dominating these guys too. Don't get me wrong. It's all decisions. We got an arm triangle. We got decision. But we got unanimous decision. We got absolute dominance, right? Nobody thought these dudes were going to win. We got to finish in the first round against Sergio. It goes back to just absolute domination. Damian Maia almost lost, but he ended up getting a unanimous decision. RDA was a monster in 2018. Beat the fuck out of him. Tyron Woodley was that guy. All right. He might not be the guy that y'all think now because you think about him getting absolutely sparked from Jake Paul. But Tyron was that guy. Kobe at the time was fucking Pete Kobe. Beat the shit out of him in an absolute war. George Masvidal wasn't the most exciting fight. Took it late notice in Abu Dhabi, but he got the job done. Gilbert Burns, absolute nasty finish. And that's when Gilbert was a motherfucker. And then knocks Jorge Masvidal the fuck out in Miami, right? First guy to ever drop Masvidal, ever finish him. Beats the shit out of Colby, unanimous decision again. And then he loses his last three against Leon Edwards with a crazy head kick in the last round. Didn't get beat up bad. Won by majority decision. Just got outpointed and technical fought right there. And then took a fight on against Khamzat Chimaev on 8 days' notice. So, look, that's why he's my number 10. Like I said, we're not all going to agree. I'm gonna go through right now and see what y'all are thinking on that. But that's why I got Kamaru Usman as my 10. Let me see what y'all got here. Antonio's got Randy Couture. I fuck with that. That's like I said, bro. We're not all gonna have the same, and I want y'all to do it with me to see what y'all think. I like Randy Couture. Kamaru, yes sir. You know what it is, Josh. He was super dominant, but welterweight was pretty weak when he was champ. Sucky title wins, but he's solid 12-9 fighter. Yeah, exactly, Zach. But fair choice, putting him at number 10, I recognize. Yeah, bro, like I said, it's just from what he did at that time and how dominant he was fighting these guys, bro. Usman resume pre-title was a lot better than his title reign, weirdly enough. And also, Pete Kobe is still a 4 out of 10 fight. Hey, Zach. That's a good point, bro. Josh says Jazz welterweight title run was a lot of fun. Still sad the way he lost that belt. Dominated Leon just to get head kicked at the last second into the shadow realm. I know, dude. I put so much money on Usman. I thought he was dominating homeboy, bro. Still one of the wildest head kicks and calls we'll ever see in the UFC. Usman won 15 in a row. That's why I have him so high. Trigger, that's what I'm saying. Once you see who I kind of got above him, you'll kind of get why. Who I had as a tie for him, this is the only tie I had is Jose Aldo. So I got Usman and I got Jose Aldo tied at number 10. Let me go ahead and pull up this next guy. Let me show y'all who I got for my number 9th of all time. What do y'all think about that, though? I mean, it's not a bad shout, man. You can't think about what these guys have done recently. You gotta look at their full careers and remember what these guys have done coming up and absolutely dominating. I know the competition they have, they can't deal with it at the time if it's weak, but you got to respect what they did. Another guy you got to respect what he did is shit. Let me get this fucking pulled up. Wait till y'all see what this guy has done. It only gets better from here, people. You know what I'm saying? Jens Pulver is a decent top 10 shout. He was like 24-1 in his prime. That's a great point. And yes, yep, he did. And I was just about to say that, Zach. Hang on, let me get it pulled up. And he beat BJ Penn. I was about to say, and I'm pretty sure he beat fucking BJ Penn. Remember that Ultimate Fighter season 2 with Nate Diaz on his team? That was a badass season, dog. Man, what about that Damian Maia fight? No, Antonio, don't get me wrong. That he got all his money's worth in that shit, son. Like Damian Maia, and honestly, bro, I mean, Joe Rogan talks about it every 3 months. If the referee doesn't stand that fight up, I mean, he might get finished by Damian Maia. You know what I'm saying? So, and Damian Maia is a motherfucker, bro. So shout out Damian Maia, man. You kids don't know. When he almost caught Usman's back to the referee separate. Exactly, bro. He had his back wrapped up, had him against the cage too. Usman's only loss prior to that was a submission as well. So it would have made perfect sense for him as well, bro. But Joe Rogan always reminds us, dog, if that referee didn't stand him up, it's a whole different world, son. It's a crazy butterfly effect. Western Mass, my boy. What it do, son? Brother, you just now got in perfect timing. We're at number 9. I'm about to give number 9. Number 10, Western, was Kamaru Usman for top 10 fighters of all time. So go with this. Who you got as well, Western? Maia would have beat Usman, was screwed against the fence, but Joe needs to give it a rest. It's been years. Exactly. Like I said, bro, like anytime he has an MMA show or anytime he has somebody MMA related or we even get talking about MMA, he always makes sure we know that that referee fucked that fight up. Big Claws, what's up, my boy? Let me drink this tea, son. Big Claws, how you feeling, my brother? What's going down? Women's college softball is the second best sport. Bro, come on, Claus. Lock in, son. Lock in, son. Hey, you joined at a perfect time, dog. We're about to give our number 9 for top 10 fighters of all time. Number 10 was Kamaru Usman. Honorably mentioned or tied was Jose Aldo for number 10 as well. But let's go ahead and get into number 9. People, you might know this man because he just recently fought and he comes from a fucking land down under, son. Mr. Alexander the Great Volkanovski, people. Yes, sir. That is my number 9 top 10 UFC fighter of all time. And if you're wondering, S-Dog, why are you saying that? Let's go fucking through it. All right, so here we go. First fight in the UFC, right? He's on a Whitaker Brunson card. He fights Yusuke Sainaya. I know I fucked that up bad. Y'all know how I am with these names. But he dominated him. Knocked him the fuck out for his first fight in the UFC. And it gets crazy from here, right? So he fights Mizuto, dog. Shane Young, dog. Jeremy Kennedy, don't know too much about him. I'm not going to lie to you, but he finished him. Did what he should have did. The Damage, Darren Elkins, bro. Anybody's going to have a tough time fighting him, especially at 2018 when Darren had way less and tear on him. And that was Volkanovski's 5th fight in the UFC. And then they go, cool. Hey, the UFC goes, cool story, right? You want to fight the Damage, kind of some of these guys that are coming up, James Kennedy's, all that shit. Hey, cool. Watch this shit now, people. You ready for this shit? Then now, this is where the great kicks in. Goes from Darren the Damage Elkins to fucking Chad Mendez. In 2018, by the way. Oh, don't know if you've heard of this guy, Jose fucking Aldo, who I just had as my number 10 for the UFC greatest fighter in the world, tied with Kamaru Usman. Yeah, fight him now after fighting Chad fucking Mendez, right? Knocked out Chad Mendez too, by the way. Let's not fucking forget about that, son, in the second round. All right. So cool story, right? Right? Look at this, right? Look at this. Here's Max Holloway. Here's Max Blessed fucking Holloway. Have fun, my boy. Have fun. Fights Max fucking Holloway. Beats him in a decision. Very close decision, right? Nobody gives him his credit. 6 months later, fights the motherfucker again. Beats him in a split decision, right? So now we don't know if the hype's real. Everyone's kind of pissed off. He took away the love we all had for Holloway at the time too. Holloway is the man. Everyone's on the Holloway train, son. Beats the fucking shit out of Brian Ortega. Look at me. Beats the shit out of Brian Ortega. I have to do the Ultimate Fighter with him, right? I'll pull it back up. Don't worry about it. It's still here. So look at that. Look at that last five for a second. Look at that last fucking five. Ortega, Holloway, Aldo, Mendez. We're not done. We're not fucking done. Look at this shit. Go fight. Hang on. Let me slide this shit over. Hang on. What are we doing, UFC? Come on. Let's fucking get better here. There we go. Now, cool story, right? Cool story. You beat Ortega. Here's the fucking Korean zombie. Right? Beats Chan Sung Jung. Knocks him the fuck out. And then, oh my God, people. Volk's resume is absolutely fucking crazy. Then here's Max Holloway again. Beats him again. Beats him 3 times. After just knocking out the fucking zombie, right? Here's fucking Max Holloway. Cool fucking story. That was fun. You beat him again. By the way, look at these dubs. Literally loses against Corey Nelson. And it was 3-0 before that. And then just look at this. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous what a resume this man has. All right. So let's get back on track. I'm getting a little bit distracted, but this is fucking crazy. Mendez, Aldo, Holloway, Ortega, Zombie, Holloway. Cool story, right? Here's Islam Makhachev. Here's Islam fucking Makhachev for your first fight at lightweight, right? Loses in a decision that we all thought he fucking won. Beats the fuck out of Yair. Takes the fight again against Islam on 7-8 days notice. Loses to a devastating head kick. Takes a fight again with 3-4 months after that. Look at that. October 21st to February 17th. Then fights Ilia fucking Topuria, who is now one of the baddest motherfuckers in the UFC, and it's just the legend killer right now, right? And then to cap it all off, comes back and absolutely dominated a young Diego Lopez. And look at that. Didn't fight from February 17th, 2024 to April 12th, 2025. I mean, come on, people. I mean, what do y'all think about that? I mean, that's my number 9. That's number 9 for Volkanovski. Let me get back to the chat. I know I just went on a long rant, but I got to give you all the reasons of why I think these guys are in the spot they're in. Kind of off topic, but look at Muhammad Ali, new Brazilian light heavy. Muhammad Ali? Is that how you say it, dog? A light heavyweight. He can fight at heavyweight too. World BJJ champion. Resembles Jailton Almeida, but better. He will be in the UFC by the end of the year. Antonio, you did this to us last time, dog. You put a guy on the show for us last time. I'll look it up at the end. Bro, because I got this shit in like a weird order. But that's a good shout. What top 6? I will accept no less. I know, Zach. But hear me out, bro. That's what I was saying. Wait till I get to my top 6, bro. Wait till I get. Dan Volk's resume is insane. It's Antonio. It's stacked. Like as I was going through it there, it was just blowing my fucking mind, son. Volk got a 50-45 in the first Max fight. Did he not? Yes, he did. No. Did he? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, Antonio. Yeah. Volk could be 6-7 to be honest. Close, 100%, dog. I don't give a fuck about a top 10. It's Jocelyn Edwards fight week. Hey, Claus, I know why you're pumped about it. It's not big. Hey, not even for the fight itself, brother. I know. Hey, brother. I know what you know, brother. Claus, look at me. I know what you know, brother. Come on. I wish I didn't hate Volk so I could enjoy his resume. Josh, what do you hate Volk for, dog? What do you hate the Volkster for, son? Comes from a land down under, baby boy. What did he do to you, son? But dude, you got to respect that resume that we just went through. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Y'all ready for number 8? I didn't see a lot of y'all dropping y'all's number 9s. I saw nobody drop their 9s with me right there. Y'all just gonna leave me hanging now? Come on, man. Stay locked in with the boy right now, man. What are we doing? Let's stay locked in. Before we get to number 8, I gotta see at least one of y'all drop that number 9 with me, man. Come on, stay locked in with the boy. Let's go. Because my number 8, nobody's gonna have. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right fucking now. None of y'all have this as your number 8, and this is gonna surprise every fucking body. So give me one sec, because I'm telling y'all don't got this dude as y'all's number 8. I can 100% say that. Let me get it pulled up right here. Y'all ready for this shit? Yeah, I'm ready to see what y'all think about this for my number 8. But I'm giving y'all time. I'm pulling it up right now because I want y'all to drop that number 9 with me, man. We're doing this together, people. Let's fucking go, son. Hey, when we're all here to vibe on a Monday, the end of this dude's reign is gonna kind of throw y'all off. I'm not gonna lie to you. So stay with your boy. All right, stay with your boy. Let me move this. Boom. All right, here we go. All right, people. Like I said, stay with your boy on this one. Don't leave me. This is my number 8. And there's a bit of favoritism going to this one. All right. So stay with your boy, but this is going to throw a lot of people off. I'm not going to lie to you. 9 is Kane. Ooh, that's a good one, Zach. Zach, who was your 10? Your 10 was Silva. Your 10 was Silva. I like that. 9, Kane. Klaus, 9s is Jones for me. Wow, Claus, why do you got him that low, brother? We've got to stop hating people. We got to stop hating people as fighters just because they beat our favorites. And nominally, I've 100 accepted that with Ilia Topuria, dog. Like, I didn't like the motherfucker because the way he did my boy, even John Silva, the way he did Bryce Mitchell last week. But I gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta respect these dudes and the things they do, brother. Good point. Bulkmania ran wild on Diego. You know what it is, Trigger. Let's fucking go, son. Because Bulk said so, motherfucker. Let's go. Pantoja 8? Ooh, Zach. Zach, you ready for me to give you my 8, son? You ready for this shit? I wish I was big enough to not hate him for beating Max. No, Josh. Same thing with Ilia, dog. I had to watch Ilia beat Volk and Max Holloway, dog. And I got to fucking watch him on the JRE podcast, son. Matt Hughes is your 9. I like that, Antonio. Jones 9 because he's gay. Come on, Klaus. Minus 4 right. Come on, dog. I see you, son. Ronda Rousey. Antonio, is Ronda Rousey your 9 or is she your 8? I got no females in my top 10. I'll be real with you right now, Antonio. But what female I do got in my top 10? Lane, the legend. Lane, what is happening? What are you up to, Lane? I survived. Last time we talked to each other, I think you were watching me die from a Sprite. Oh my God. That's 3rd stroke of the night, Lane. See what you do to me? But Lane, I'm glad to see you back in here. And you joined at a perfect time, Lane, because we're going for my number 8 right now for top 10. I'll give you a quick recap. Number 10, I got Kamaru Usman. Number 9, I got Alexander Volkanovski. Y'all ready for 10? That Sprite gave you CTE. Zach, don't do me like that, dog. Hey, dog, I'm telling you, bro, that's Sprite. Don't ever underestimate your opponent, dog. I learned that. A guy who right now, too, you can never underestimate. Don't hate me. Look, there's 38 of you in here right now. I don't want to see a drop-off, but this is a bit of favoritism as well. My number 8, right? Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all see it. Hang on. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know what it is, man. It's a bit of favoritism. I'm not going to lie to you. But listen to your boy. Listen to your boy Reason. And I'm about to tell y'all why, son. Here we go. I know. I just lost 27 of you right now, but stay with me, and I'm about to show you why. All right. Chuck Liddell is the reason. Is the one besides Hoist Gracie and all the guys that came in here. Listen to me. Look at me. He's one of the main reasons the UFC took off. If they don't have a guy like Chuck Liddell, he's a fucking movie character. If you made a movie and you put this guy in there when the UFC was taking off when it was and had him like the way he is with the mohawk, the tattoo on the back of his neck, the dominant wrestling, the stand and bang style, granite chin, fucking dudes up, we would not be where we're at right now. So I'm going to go through his record. And like I said, it's not going to be the most impressive record. But to me, this guy's number 8. And I'm telling y'all right now, when you see a little bit of what he did, and bro, if you don't know Chuck Liddell, come on, bro. People that don't even watch the UFC know Chuck Liddell. That's never even watched him fight know Chuck Liddell. And here's the reason why. Let me get it pulled up. So let's go through his resume. So these are 1998. I mean, look at these. Jeremy Horn beat him back when it was UFC 19 people. Big John McCarthy, and he beat him in a triangle choke. So let's go through it, man. It's not, like I said, it's not the most impressive record. You're not going to see a bunch of what is happening right now. You're not going to see a bunch of crazy KOs. You're not going to see a lot of wins. Or you're going to see a lot of wins, but you're not going to see a lot of wins in a crazy streak, right? So, I mean, but look at these. Look at these W's, right? And then this is old school UFC. Kevin Kerr. Vitor fucking Belfort. Ever heard of him? In 2002, when Vitor was juicy Vitor. All right. Randy Couture lost. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people did, though. Alistair Overeem knocked him the fuck out in Pride. Rampage Jackson was an absolute fucking war. Beat the fuck out of Tito Ortiz. Beat Randy Couture. Beat Jeremy Horn. Like the guys that beat him, he went back and beat. Randy Couture twice. You know what I'm saying? Randy Couture twice. Tito again. Lost to Quentin, and that was a nasty fucking. Okay, I'll never forget that day. Absolutely tweaking right now. So his isn't mainly for his records and kind of like his, not even the way he held the title. I got him at number 8 just for more like the impact he had on the sport in general, and the fact that you needed a guy like Chuck Liddell in that time period to make the UFC what it is. And to me, he'll always be a top 10 guy. Now, all the other guys, I'm not going to lie to y'all, it's a lot of accolades, right? And maybe he should be number 10. Maybe Usman and Volkanovski should be before him because they've done greater things in the sport. But like I said, you need a guy like Chuck, or the UFC doesn't go to where it is. So that's what I got at 8. That's why I got him at 8. I'm going to go now to the comment to see what y'all talking about and see what y'all got. But that's what I got at 8. Bring back that fool from Scotland for the lives. Antonio, I tried. I literally hit him up today, but it's like Zach said, like an absolute savage. It's 1:30 over there or 2 a.m. over there, bro. Like it's something crazy over there for them. So I get it. And he's got work at 5 in the morning. So he's a bit of a bitch, Antonio, but he's my boy. Y'all didn't hear Sprite popped. Lane, that's the comment of the night. Hey, I'm telling you, they need to. Hey, fucking USADA didn't fucking do their thing on that, son. That Sprite came in way too heavy, Lane. That's a banger comment, Chloe. That's a banger comment. Good call, def in the top 10. Thank you, Antonio. I'm telling you, bro, you need a guy like Chuck Liddell, or the UFC is not to where it's at today. He's just an extra slide in there, and I think everyone should at least get him in your top 10, man. Very interesting choice. I know, Zach. When I put it in there, I was like, this is gonna throw people off, especially at 8. But I mean, hopefully my reasons at least kind of help it out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sprite pop. That's the comment of the night. That's hilarious for Blade. As a massive fan from when I was younger, it sucks to see how bad his brain damage has gotten. because he was such a cool fighter. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you, Zach. It is sad, like to see him talking and stuff like that. Like when you see him doing interviews and like you see him at events, like it is a bit depressing because you just know, man, that dude gave us everything, bro. And you know he's suffering from something. I mean, that dude is a fighter's fighter, bro. He's the fucking man. The Mohawk. Make the Mohawk cool. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Mr. T, son. Chuck Liddell out. Chuck Liddell beats Mr. T's bitch ass 10. You know what I'm saying? Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this. Look at this. Fuck Clubber Lang, son. Chuck Liddell all day. Rampage dog walked him. Klaus, don't do that. Don't do that, Klaus. All right? I remember being a kid witnessing that second one. I didn't see the Pride one, but I remember, brother. I remember. And Rampage was a motherfucker too back then. Was the N1 welterweight in the world back then. Chuck came to Brazil and fought bare knuckle Valetudo with no way. Great point, Antonio. That's a great point. I've seen Joe Rogan talk about that video many of times, bro. They had like a net outside the ring too, and it was gangster, Antonio. Those dudes were in there bare knuckle street fighting, no time limit, no rounds, no nothing. Great shout, Antonio. You're the fucking man, bro. I always appreciate you, homie. Great fucking reference. Way to bring that in there, son. Without Chuck, there's no swanging and banging. There's none of that shit, Zach. And I ain't talking H-Town, my dog. I'm not talking about swanging and banging, my boy. Forrest Pets also brought swing and bang body shots. Great shout. Zach, that's a fucking... Zach. Oh, my God. What a great shout, dude. Sprite by spinning back fist. That's oh my God, Trigger. What the fuck? Trigger, I know you asked AI on that one. That's insane. That's insane, bro. Oh my God. I'll replace McDane. Just let me go get a week. Hey, Zach, I'll send you an invite right now. Hey, I'm telling you, if any of y'all want to come on, I'll send you an invite right now. Real talk. If any of y'all want to come on and jump on here with me, and it gives your boy a little bit of a break between talking for 2 straight hours, I'll have you. I'll send that thing. Come on. Anyone in the chat. Anyone. I know, Lade, you and Trigger are insane. You and Trigger, y'all have no idea how much legends y'all truly are, man. I constantly think about Forrest Peets versus Sammy Morgan. Peets dropped him like 5 times every round. I think he got scored 30-23. Oh my God. Zach, you are a hardcore dog. I haven't thought about that name in forever. That's a huge fucking shout there, Zach. Y'all ready for my number 7? Wait, did y'all drop y'all's 8? Who was y'all's 8? Mine's Chuck Liddell. I gotta see at least one of y'all drop that 8 with me. Let's go, man. Oh shit, tap me in, brother. Just gotta put a shirt on. Claus, you want to dog? I'll send it to you. Hey, I'm telling you, I'll send it. If you want to hop on, bro, fuck it. Hop in. Even if you just want to hop on for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'll send that thing to you, Klaus. Don't play with me, son. But people, drop that 8. Drop that 8. And my eyes were hurting there. Drop that 8 before I move on here. Because I got Chuck Liddell. So we got Kamaru Usman, Volkanovski, Chuck Liddell. Here's number 7. Here we go. About to pull it up. Hey, come on, Klaus. Let's go. Klaus, send me your at like on social, like on Instagram or X. Put it in there, son, and then I'll send it to you right through there. But let's go. Let's go, son. Let's go. Let's get this next one pulled up by Klaus while I'm waiting on Klaus to drop that app for me. Let me go ahead and pull up this next guy right here, man. Because this is who I got for number 7. And let's go through his resume together. Oh, I almost said it out loud. Who I thought who I have. Hang on, I want to pull up on the picture. Let's see. Here we go. All right, this is my number 7. I think this is, y'all, like I said, man, hang with your boy here. Just hear me out, man. Hear me out. When I pull this guy up and kind of put it together, it'll make a lot more sense. You ready? Here we go. Claus, I'm waiting for that, son. Drop that and I'll send that to you, son. Or message me on X. Message me on X or Instagram, bro. It's at SDogs MMA Talk. So just message me on there if you don't want to put it in the comments, and then I'll send it through there, bro. But here we go. Y'all ready for this? Number 7 for SDogs MMA Talk. Right here. Mr. Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. Let's go. Right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see what y'all think, man. What do y'all think? That's my number 7. That's my no. I got Mighty Mouse at number 7 right here. I mean, like I said, I know we're not all gonna agree, but he's I know he's in everyone's top 10. He's gotta be, or your top 10 is not legit. So I'm going Mighty Mouse in the top 10, and I'm about to go through his stats right here, people. So here we go. So we'll go start from the UFC. Look how many UFC fights he's had. First one was in 2011, right, against Yamamoto. Gets a dub, beats Miguel Torres, and then already, right, he has 2 fights in the UFC. All these other fights are at WEC. Nobody huge. Brad Pickett's a solid guy, but nobody huge, right? Has to go from Miguel Torres, Yamamoto to Dominic fucking Cruz, son. When Dominic Cruz was the fucking man as well. So has to fight Dominic Cruz, Ian McCall back to back after having a draw, and fights him way short as fuck from March to June. That's crazy. Has a draw, then runs it back to him, beats him unanimously, beats Joseph Benavidez, and never loses the fucking belt from here. So every fight we're gonna see is gonna be a belt. Beats Joseph Benavidez, who was a bad motherfucker at that time too. People, let's not forget Joseph Benavidez was a fucking dog. We got John Dotson, animal at the time. John Moraga, dog. Benavidez again knocks him out this time. Ali Bagutanov beats him unanimously. Beats Chris Carousel. Horiguchi beats him. John Dotson again. Triple C. Ever fucking heard of him? Tim Awkward fucking Elliott still doing the damn thing. Wilson Reyes. Ray Borg loses to Henry in a super controversial fight. Goes up against Wakamoto. Fights Totsunami. Danny, who at the time Danny Kincaid was a motherfucker. Goes to one championship. Leaves these 3 fights were in one championship. Leaves the UFC after the Triple C fight. Comes over here, fights the 3 best guys at 1. Then fights Adriano Moraes, who is a motherfucker. Finishes Demetrius with that knee to the cage, which is absolutely devastating. Comes back and knocks Adriano out with that same move he hit him with, and then beats him one more time in a unanimous decision for the trilogy, for the rematch, and retires. So he's in everyone's top 10. Like I said, if he's not in your top 10 is not legit. He's not in my top 5. He's 7 to me. I just think competition-wise, he only fought 4 real champions. John Dotson, Dominic Cruz, Henry Cejudo, Joseph Benavidez. And you could throw Moraes in there and Rodtang. He beat Rodtang in that crazy-ass fight, too. Let's not forget about that. So he had about 5 real tough guys. Compared to some of these guys, when you get my top 6, you'll see why I got them in there, too, and like how fucking monsters they were, and the monsters they had to beat to where they had to get to where they're at. So it'll make a little bit more sense here in a minute. This is reasonable, but I'd have him much higher. No, I get it, Zach. Like I said, that's my only reason for not having him higher is the competition level he fought versus the guys that I have in the top 10 and the things that they did. It'll kind of make sense a little bit. Miguel Torres was 38-1 or some shit in his prime. He was a dog, bro. That's insane, Zach. I didn't know that. Ian Uncle Creepy McCall took his back at the end of his first fight. Fucking hilarious shit if you haven't seen it. Dog, first of all, Uncle Creepy is the fucking most hilarious nickname I've ever heard of, dog. I forgot that was his fucking nickname. But I'll go look that up, Trigger. Dog, I know you're an encyclopedia, my boy. Pantoja has a stronger resume. Moreno 3 times. Royval twice. Kopp, Kai, Sakura, Urseg, and other Kai. Bro, Zach, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd almost say Pantoja's almost being the flyweight GOAT now. His name should be kind of mentioned in that flyweight GOAT status. And that's why I got him at 7, bro. He's in the top 10 regardless, based off what he did, all the title shots he's had, and just everything he's done for the sport. He's just an amazing athlete, amazing fighter. But wait till I give you my number 6, which I'm about to right now. But I got to see who y'all got for y'all's number 7. I got to see at least one, man. Trigger, Zach, Lane, I know you're still in here, Lane. Klaus, I'm waiting for that link, my boy. Let's go. Antonio, give me that y'all's number. What we got? We're at 7. Give me your number 7 while I type in my number 6. Yep, here we go. Let's go type in number 6 right now. This one too, I think I might get some shit for. Let me see. Let's go. All right, so here we go. I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't. If y'all have y'all's number 7 picks in right now, I can't see them yet. But give me 1 sec, because I'm pulling up my number 6 right now in his record. All right, let's go. Let's get to the UFC. When he's fighting in the UFC, boom, right here. All right, sweet. All right. Boom. Here we go. I messaged you on Instagram, bud. Hey, say less, Klaus. Say less, my boy. Let's get you in here, son. Let me see if I got it. I don't got it on the IG, brother. Oh, I see you. Hang on. Hang on, dog. Let me get this thing in there. I think I got you, Klaus. Let's do it, son. We're about to get you in here, my boy. Trigger says Merab at 7. Resume speaks for itself. Bro, I don't even have Merab. I'll go ahead and say that right now. I don't even have Merab in the top 10, dog. 7 is Stipe. I like that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that at all, Zach. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not in my top 10, unfortunately. I'm kind of like, shit. Maybe I should have slid him in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not a bad shot at all, son. Let me see if I can get Klaus this shit real quick. All right. I like that. I like Stipe. I like Stipe in the top 10 and Merab. Stipe and Merab ain't bad shots at all. Klaus, my boy. Oh shit, wrong thing. How the fuck did that get caught? All right, here we go, Klaus. I got you, son. Hang on, dude. Quick derail the show right now, son, but it's gonna happen. And boom. Hey, you go check your DMs now, son. How about that? Yep, you should get something in there. So let's go in here, boys and girls, ladies, gentlemen. Y'all ready for this? S-Dog's number 6 fighter in the UFC of all time. This man right here. This man right here. Let's go. Let's go. Israel Adesanya. That's who I got for my number 6, people. Go ahead and lock this in right now. Let me see what y'all think on this. Like I said, I'm gonna get this record pulled up, and as soon as I get this record pulled up, I'm gonna get somebody else pulled up, people. So at number 6, we're going with Israel Adesanya, and this is why, son. Let's go through these stats real quick. Like I said, at the end of this man's reign, let's not focus too much on that. Same thing with Chuck, and same thing with Volk and some of these other guys. Let's focus on what they've done all together and what they've done for the sport, son, in general, right? First fight in the UFC, man has to fight Rob Wilkinson. And people, as we're going through this, look at these dates when I go through this shit. Look how active this dude was, right? So we're not even in the UFC, and this dude's fighting Melvin Gillard, Murad Kurgaminetov. I'm just gonna skip through that. I'm just skipping through that. This dude's fighting motherfuckers just to get into the UFC, right? Has to fight Rob Wilkinson. Second fight in the UFC, man has to fight fucking has to fight Marvin fucking Vettori. Third fight, here's Brad Tavares. And look at these dates. February, April, July. And look at the fighting fucking killers. Rob Wilkinson is the champ in PFL. Like, Brad Tavares is a motherfucker. Derek Brunson at the time, Derek Brunson had all this fucking hype behind him. Oh, and then here's his 5th fight in the UFC in less than a year to a year and a half. Here's Anderson fucking Silva. I know it was the end of Anderson Silva, but it's still fucking Anderson Silva, people. You think that shit was fun, right? All that shit's fun in games. Anderson Silva. Here's fucking Kelvin Gastelum, and you're gonna have the fight of your fucking life, son. Fun with that. Beats a monster in Kelvin Gastelum. And like I said, look at these dates. Look how active this man is. Robert fucking Whitaker, who was the Reaper, who was fucking Yoel Romero, Chris Weidman, all these guys up, beats the shit out of him, knocks him the fuck out in the 2nd round in Australia. Oh, here's Yoel Romero, who's made out of stone, beats him. Very boring fight, but he got it done. Paulo Costa, when Paulo Costa was the motherfucker of motherfuckers, when he was the eraser, beat the shit out of him and then literally fucked him at the end of the fight. So let's give the man that. Goes up at 205 and fights Jan, who's a motherfucker to deal with. Brings it back down to 185, fights Marvin Vettori, Robert Whitaker, Jared Cannonier. Comes back with Alex fucking Pereira, which now we know that man is the fucking truth of all truth. Loses to him in a fight he was already winning in the 5th round that low-key might have got stopped early, but was a nasty finish by Pereira. Comes back and beats him in the most nasty knockout you'll ever see. Loses to Sean, loses to DDP, and has lost to Imavov. But like I said, dude, y'all can't look too much on what they've done at the end. You need to look on what they've done altogether for the fucking sport. And another guy who's going to help me look at this is the homie. Let's go, my boy. What's happening, Klaus? What's going down?
Can you hear me?
Dude, I hear you fine, dog. What you got going down?
Yeah, dude, having Adesanya higher up your list or lower, however you want to say it, than Demetrius Johnson is just criminal, dude.
But dude,
even having him in the top 10 is a little criminal, but ahead of Demetrius Johnson is nuts.
Clouds, you got to think about this, dog. Demetrius Johnson fought 4 dudes that are real life killers. Izzy's fought nothing but absolute murderers, dog, since his debut in the UFC. He hasn't had a guy that was like, well, he should dominate this dude. Everybody's been like, he might die tonight.
No. When he fought Vettori, that was like, he should dominate this guy. Whitaker's overrated.
One. Bro, Whitaker's when he first beat Whitaker, though, Whitaker was a motherfucker. When he first
when the division was at an all-time low. Adesanya got rocketed up to the top. Over who do you get it? So who do you beat? Brunson? Then he got a title shot or something?
Anderson Silva. And then Gastelum.
Dude, come on.
Come on, dog. Come on.
Come on, dude. An old man and a fat guy that he freaking beat. Insane.
Zach says
and then they're like, oh, it was past his prime when he started losing. He was like 33 when his decline started.
You talking about Izzy?
Yes.
Gillard was a 55er. I don't disagree with that pick, though. Boys, look, like we're all gonna have different fucking 6 here, all right? Klaus, who's your 6? Give me your 6 right now.
Oh man, Anderson Silva.
Anderson, you know what, bro? We're actually getting pretty close to Anderson Silva, so I might have just did a tidbit of a spoiler, but I got him a bit closer, dog. So I'm not mad at that for your 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's a solid fucking 6.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent 6. So,
but dog, since we already touched upon all the 6 enough and the Izzy talk right here, and dude, I'm glad you joined me right here, dog. First time chopping up on person, dog. Long time in the comments, son. Got you on the screen now, my boy. Let's go.
Dude, I like to slide in there sometimes.
Dog, as I said it too, I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna do it, but I was like, let's just throw it out there and see, you know. And it's just a different perspective, dog. I want to see what you think too. I also want to see what you think about this next slot, dog. Who I got for number 5, brother. So you're not rocking with my 6 right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm rocking with yours. I see what you did there. I'm fucking with it 100%. You ready to see who I got number 5, dog? I got this man right here. Let me get it pulled up, bro. Let me get it pulled up. 3, 2, 1. This is my number 5 all time. DC Daniel Cormier, dog. If you're wondering why, people, let's go through it. Right? So since his first fight in the UFC, Strikeforce days, son. I mean, think about these days. Remember these days, Klaus, when he's fighting motherfuckers in Strikeforce? Maybe not all motherfuckers, but I mean, Antonio
DC is a good
Bigfoot
pick.
Silva
That's a good pick.
for top 5, bro. I think double champ, bro. Double champ was the Strike Force champion, beat Josh Barnett, beat Antonio Bigfoot, knocked him the fuck out. Frank Mir, who was a motherfucker, bro. Big Country, Roy Nelson, Patrick Cummings, who was a dog, Dan Hendo Henderson, son, loses to John Jones in an absolute scrap, and the build-up to that fight was amazing. Beat Rumble Johnson, who nobody wants to fucking fight at the time. Gustafsson, bro, who was a motherfucker to deal with.
I don't know. I feel like he kind of was overrated because of just how overrated Jones is. So it kind of made him look good for a second. And then did he ever even look okay again after that?
It's actually a good point, bro.
I feel like he looks like shit in every fight.
I could pull up his record actually and kind of look through because the big knockouts I remember him having is Glover Teixeira. That uppercut against Glover was fucking nasty.
Yeah, that's like it. That's the last thing I remember.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I was like, actually, I'm trying to like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me look right now before we keep going. Let's look right now.
I feel like he had that one decent performance where like he just gave some resistance to John Jones. And then ever since then, he's just looked like shit.
It's actually, you know what, bro? It's actually not too bad of a point right here, dog. Because look, let me get this pulled up. I mean, look at this, right? So this is first fight in the UFC, right? I mean, these are no big names yet until he. Let's get to where he fights DC. So
lost to Phil Davis too.
Mauricio Rua is probably his biggest fight before he gets there. Like you said, he loses to Jones, and that fight that Jones didn't even give a fuck about.
Old man Shogun, and that was a decision, dude.
Oh, yes. And that was at the end of Shogun, son. After he'd been through all those pride wars. Jimmy Manuwa, dog.
Decent win.
Loses to Anthony Johnson. Yeah. Nasty, bro. He got knocked out bad.
Yeah, brutally finished.
Daniel Cormier beats him. He beats Jan, which it was an all right fight. You know, it was a decision. Not a lot of punches thrown for a 3-round fight. Knocked the fuck out of Glover. Then he gets the rematch against Jones, dog. He loses to Anthony Smith, loses to Verdum.
What I mean, dude, this is...
Hey, Klaus, I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. You got a good point, bro.
Losing to Anthony Smith is a terrible loss. That is a horrible one. That's such a smear, dude. When you lose to Anthony Smith, it's like, oh my God.
Bro, dog, especially at that time, too.
That's why you never bet on Ryan Spann ever. He lost to him twice.
Bro, that was that.
Twice.
Yeah. Yeah, and Devin Clark.
Decision.
Yeah. And bro, Ryan Spann, I was worried for Anthony. I was like, bro, this dude's a fucking gorilla. Have fun with this shit. And Zach, dog, be safe. I know it's 3 a.m. over there in Scotland. Gotta have you on next time, son. We got Klaus hopping on the show, son. We gotta get the boys in here, man. Let's go. You know what it is, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got me. I mean, the DC. We kind of got off topic there. Him stopping on fucking Gustafsson, but bro, you made a good point. I didn't even think about there, dog. But I think he redeems it with that Anderson Silva win, which was on short notice. A lot of bullshit happened there. He beat Johnson, loses to Jones again, got head kicked, beat the shit out of Uzdemir, beat Stipe, Derek Lewis, and then he lost his last two. But I mean, he's a double champ, bro. He did his thing for what he accomplished out there. So I think that's why he slides into my top 5, you know. And he's just got he only has 3 losses in the UFC overall.
Send it, dude. That's a good 5.
Who's your 5, dog? Before I get to 4 right here.
Fuck it, dude. I'll send it on DC. I didn't think about this that hard, so I'll go with DC too.
All good, dog.
I'll ride with DC. That's a good 5er.
I appreciate that, dog. You ready for my number 4?
Send it.
Here we go, brother. Number 4, Anderson the Spider Silva.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good 4-spotter.
I liked you had him at 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you said that, I was like, damn, all right, I feel confident in this, dude. Because like I said, bro, same thing with these guys. At the end, you see a lot of L's right there. But bro, you gotta look at these fucking days, son. I mean, look at these Pride days, bro. I mean, and look at like he's knocking fools out with 6 punches, 10 punches. Like He is sleeping these dudes, bro. Jeremy Horn, Lee fucking Murray, dog. George Rivera.
The bank robber himself.
Yeah. This is where motherfuckers find out about Anderson Silva. He beats the absolute fucking shit out of Chris Lieben, bro. Knocks Rick Franklin the fuck out. Travis Luter sleeps him. Nate Marquardt, you're dead. Rich Franklin absolutely embarrassed him. Dan Henderson at the time too, bro, because Dan Henderson was a motherfucker. James Irvin, Patrick Coty, Lites.
That was when it was getting weird when some of those matchups, dude.
Yeah, like these guys really didn't deserve to be fighting for the title.
Maybe Talis Lates, but those other two definitely not. James Irvin.
Yeah, fuck no these. Forrest Griffin, he absolutely just embarrassed. Just absolutely embarrassed.
Yeah.
Damian Maia was the worst fight in the UFC. Dana was pissed at that shit. Chael Sonnen.
That was a weird fight, dude. Maia was like backing up the whole time. That was a very weird fight.
Bro, that fight, I remember Dana lost it on him after that fight too, bro. Chael Sonnen, he should not have won that fight. Chael was absolutely dominating at caught a fucking triangle.
Yeah, wild, dude. Wild comeback.
Kick Vitor Belfort comeback. Oh, bro, easy. Kick Vitor Belfort in the fucking face, bro. Okami was a dog. Beats Chael Sonnen again in the rematch. Does he finish Chael Sonnen? Yeah, he finished him with punches. Absolutely dominated him. Made Stephan Bonner look like he didn't even belong in the UFC. And then he did some dumb shit against Chris. That was fucking crazy when he got slept. Shatters his leg in the second fight. The no contest with Nick Diaz. He beat Nick Diaz, but he got overturned. Loses to Michael Bisping in a fight that he was low-key winning. I don't know how he ended up losing that. Loses to Daniel Cormier, bro. Beats Brunson, Adesanya, Cannonier, and Uriah Hall. So not bad.
Yeah, he's a good pick.
Who would you have for your number 4 right now?
Number 4, so it's gonna be man, that is a tight squeeze. Probably Aldo.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, dog.
Probably Aldo.
This next one, bro, we're either gonna agree or it's gonna be like a what the fuck type of
where
situation.
You fire Habib in your fucking top 3. I'm like, oh,
look at this.
Is it? Oh,
hey God, bro, I'm sorry.
Islam is higher than him, in my opinion, dude.
I'm about to say, so fuck it. We already know it. It's Habib. I got Habib at my number 3, dog.
Wild, dude. Number 3 of all time is crazy.
I got number 3 of all time, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of bit into like the casual take of this, but dude, I'm going through his shit right now, bro. I mean, like his biggest wins right here are Justin Gaethje, Poirier, McGregor, Al Iaquinta, Edson Barboza, Michael Johnson, and RDA. Besides that, I mean, these guys you don't even fucking know. I mean, those are the only 8 big names. The only reason I got him in there, dog, to be honest with you, bro, just because he's never lost. Like I honestly, I had him at 6. Like I literally marked him out at 6. I had him at 6, and I had Cormier at 3, but I marked it out and was like, nah. I was like, well, overall, from what he's done, it's hard to not put him up there. But I get though. While on your end, like I said, I had him at 6, and then I just was like, fuck, man, he's never lost.
I could see Islam being 3rd. I could see Islam being 3rd before Habib.
Bro, I didn't have Islam in my top 10. He's like in my top 15.
Yeah, he's one more win away from top 5.
Yeah, no, bro. Honestly, if he beats, like, he just has to start fighting guys that aren't 145ers and guys that aren't taking the fight on a day notice. Like, he needs to fight. Like, if he beats Justin Gaethje, bro, I mean, nothing. But I mean, he's beat Dustin Poirier. He's beat Bobby Green. He's beat fucking all these guys.
He beat Hooker. Yeah, he's beat Armin.
Thiago Moises. Like,
yeah.
He just Alex Volkanovski twice, but Alex Volkanovski's a 145er. The second one was on 8-day notice. Like, even if he beats Ilya, cool. Don't get me wrong. Illy's a bad motherfucker, but I need him to fight. Like, if he beats Justin Gaethje, it'll really let me know. Like, it's all right. I can't say nothing else.
I feel like he should. That doesn't really. Gaethje is just so bad at submission, like just grappling defense, dude. He's so bad at it, and he gets worse every fight. He seems to be a little bit worse at grappling defense. He almost got the position that Fiziev had him in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Makhachev's finishing him.
And honestly, bro, I'll be forgetting that Islam beat Charles too.
Oh my god, he ran through him.
Like fucking melted Charles, dog, when nobody could even fuck with Charles at the time.
Yeah, he ran through him.
Damn, dog, you really got me debating him at number 3. I feel like I should have kept him at number 6 and kept DC there, man. Fuck. I like I said, bro, I went a bit of a casual take with it on that. I just went with like, based off this, bro, I guess I kind of got to put him up there. But dog, who would you have as your number 3 before I move on?
Fuck it, dude. Islam, throw him in there.
Islam, I like it. Dog, my number 2. Let me pull it up, man. Let me pull it up before I say it. Give me your number 2, dog, while I pull this up.
Demetrius Johnson.
Demetrius. See, I had Demetrius at 7.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like,
I had him at 7, bro.
And you had Volk. You had him and Volk deep in there. I was like, damn, I would probably have Volk like 6.
To be honest, yeah, I just
6, 7.
I just had Izzy there because like the shit how active he was, bro. The shit he was doing to dudes. And bro, let me know what you think about this, dog, because this is my. I mean, it's only gonna be one of the other right here, bro. For the top 2 guys, it's probably gonna be on everyone's top. Here we go. Man, I'm fucking slow in this. This shit is slow as fuck tonight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is my number 2, dog, right here. If it pulls up.
Yeah. There he is, dude. We all know who your number 1 is.
GSP. Yeah, I was about to say, we pretty much saw the number 1. I guess we'll just kind of touch up on why I got this dude at 2. It's just, I mean, all the dudes he's beat here. Kyle Parisian was that dude, bro. Lost to Matt Hughes and then never looked back, son. I mean, look at Frank Trigg, Jason Mayhem Miller, Sean Shirk, dog, BJ Penn. Ever fucking heard of him? Then beats Matt Hughes in the rematch. Loses in a wild-ass fight to Sarah. Beat the fuck out of Koscheck. Hughes again. Sarah, Fitch, BJ Penn again, bro. When BJ Penn was a motherfucker. Thiago Alves, Dan Hardy, Koscheck again, Jake Shields, Carlos Condit, Nick Diaz.
Just generations of guys.
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, it just speaks for itself, dog, of why he's up there, bro. And he's just a motherfucker, dog. He's just a motherfucker. He's like the poster boy for martial arts. He's like who you want to have as your champion. You know what I'm saying? And number 1, bro, let's go ahead and just touch up on it. John Bones Jones, people. Johnny fucking Bones Jones, people. That is my number 1 fighter of all time. He's never literally lost. I'm gonna toss it over to my boy while he gets it pulled up, and I'll show y'all his stats right here just to kind of verify what I'm saying. But dog, who's your number 1?
Oh, dude, GSP. Gotta go GSP. Avenged every loss on the resume, dude.
Yeah, and
never dodged anybody. And clean, never dodged anybody. You know, fought everybody in their primes when he could, for the most part, besides Diaz.
Yeah, no,
Jones, he just, I can't have Jones that high. He picked and chose a little too much. He coasted in too many fights too. Too many fights he coasted in. He had so many good finishes, but he had like tricky finishes, and I feel like when people kind of caught up to those styles, and he couldn't just get like spinning elbows and spinning spinning kicks, back spinning kicks and stuff, till he got up to, you know, fighting 42-year-old men, then he could win that stuff again. But once that stuff kind of stopped working, he just kind of coasted and lost a few fights that were given to him, and I thought he lost against
Reyes, and
Thiago Santos and freaking Reyes, dude. I thought he lost both of those fights.
Yeah, bro. Like I think that was a good point too. Like you could tell, like
and he
the
went
skill
to
level kind of caught up to him.
a decision with Anthony Smith. That may as well be a loss.
Nah, get the hate off Anthony Smith, close.
Dude, Anthony Smith is one of my favorite fighters ever, but he sucks though. I can admit that.
Bro, it's like it depresses you watching him. Like seeing that fight against Johnny Walker, fucking A, bro. Even the fight against Dominic Reyes, I was like, what are we doing,
that
bro?
was the worst.
What are we doing? Bro, when he took the fight against Khalil Roundtree, I was so pissed off. I was like, why the fuck are you taking this fight?
Oh, dude, I made so much money betting on that one. I was like, oh, that's easy. That's easy. Khalil was only like a minus 145 or something. I was like, what? This is nuts. There's been a few of those, dude. Dan Ige versus the Leech was one where he was only like a minus 140.
Dan Ige versus the Leech.
What's the Leech's real name there? Like Damon Jackson.
Oh, bro, I was thinking about Lee Jane Leon.
Oh no,
I was like, what? Oh, bro, that's old school, son. That's old school, bro. That fight was a minute ago, bro. He beat the fuck out. I was a solid.
Yeah, that was a few years ago, like 3 years ago. But that was one where I was like, oh man, the odds are fucked up on this. Yeah. This is obvious. Every now and then there's a big
ones
one
too that are like that I've noticed that I was like, bro, bet the fucking house on this dude.
Yeah.
That I can remember.
Man.
There's so much fights, bro. There's so much that's happening. Like it's hard to keep up with everything.
When the odds are close like that, and it's going to be just an absolute railroading.
Lane says Smith is literal ass. I know how Lane feels about Smith. Not Lane. I already know how Lane feels about him.
He has like no skills. It's insane. Besides, like every now and then, people shove their heads into triangles against him.
It's just pure heart and pure like just somehow weirdly gets it done by decision. He's not finishing a lot of dudes.
He has a nice jab too.
Like the Rashad Evans fight when he kneed him in the fucking face and slept Rashad Evans.
Yeah,
like, them days are they've been done for a minute now, bro.
And he made who did he just embarrass? Ozdemir.
Oh, he beat the fuck out of Ozdemir.
Yeah, he railroaded Ozdemir.
Devin Clark, remember Devin Clark's big ass?
Devin Clark sucked. Ozdemir's good.
He sucks. Don't get me wrong. Ozdemir sleeps, motherfucker.
Yeah, Ozdemir's good, and I feel like he beat him like not in Switzerland, but somewhere over there, like Germany or some shit. It was somewhere over there.
Yeah. Lane says UFC Karma. Let them know you'll fight one more fight, and they'll give you someone who's on a run. Bro, what do you think about that? Close for his last retirement fight, dog. Fighting that big ass dude from China.
It's weird to just give a guy a giant Chinese man to go out on. Especially like not even another vet. Here's just a huge Chinese guy whose name no one's gonna pronounce and probably not even remember.
Bro, who would you want to see him fight though? Because he's fought it. He can't fight Volkan Ozdemir again. I would like to see it. It'd be a fun rematch. Everyone's
so much better than him at this point. Is there anyone else that's even crap that they have hanging around? Who's that?
Alonzo Minifield?
Oh, he'd kill him too.
Yeah, he's just so big.
Freaking.
He's good on paper. I see what you did there, Trigger. Stupid.
Everybody, I don't know. Maybe Marc-Andre Barrial or somebody he could win against.
But they train together.
Oh, shit.
He could die on Saturday. Lane, look, with the prediction shows on Thursday, Lane. Bro, here's why I even did this today is because I usually, I do the recaps on Monday and the prediction shows on Thursday. But there wasn't shit but WrestleMania this weekend. So I got on here and was like, I need to do something today. So that's why I came up with this top 10 list. But Lane, Thursday, we're going to get into that Kansas City card. And I'm pretty nervous for the boy.
Dude, I'm telling you, got to get into women's softball on those off weekends.
Bro, when you put that comment in there, and then you said Jocelyn Edwards, I was like, I know what you're doing, dude.
Well, but dude, the college softball is the look because it's actually pretty fun, dude. Because they changed the sport, unlike most women's sports. They just leave it the same, and they're like, "Here's a smaller basketball, but the rim's still 10 feet in the air." For softball, dude, they made the ball like the size of my head and yellow. The field is a third of the length, and the bat is twice the size.
And they run half the bases.
So they just crank home runs all game long, dude. It's so sick.
And the uniforms, not too bad, brother. Joshua says my first fight I let my son watch was Anthony Smith getting pummeled by Glover, and it scared him forever. Scarred him forever.
Teeth got knocked out.
Bro, I'll be real with you, dog. Giant Chinese man just sounds wrong. Dude, I'll be real with you, Klaus. That fight was so hard for me to watch, bro. Because I'm a huge Anthony Smith dude, bro. And going into that, I was like, bro, if he loses this fight, I don't know where he's gonna go. But dude, and then the first round, let's not forget, bro. The first round, he's beating the fuck out of Glover. The second round, mid-second round, Glover took the fuck over, bro, and beat the fuck.
There was like a moment in the second round where like Anthony Smith stopped moving forward and Glover kind of like felt it out and then like started moving forward. And from that point on, it was just brutal to watch.
Bro.
It was, and that was like right after there was some brutal ones in a row. Yeah, because it was like Tony got brutally destroyed with no crowd, and then Anthony Smith got brutally destroyed. Was that the same card, that Smith card? Was that the same one where Mike Perry was like, I'm not saying pay me more, but if we can work the taxes out beforehand.
Yeah. That's when his girlfriend cornered him.
Yeah, he was just listening in to Mickey Gall's corner. Was that same card again for the Smith card?
The Mickey Gall Mike Perry fight was Dan Hooker.
That was a
Poirier, dog.
That was another violent one around that time. Dude. They had a few violent ones.
Dog, we could go on for days. Kevin Lee getting fucked up by Charles Oliveira in the first ever pandemic card.
Yeah, that one was weird too because they that was like an actual arena because they had it scheduled and booked and then like gave everybody their money back for the tickets last minute.
Rosenstruck and Ngannou, he fucking killed homeboy.
Yeah, that was on the same card as Tony.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley, Eddie Wineland. That's when O'Malley slept the fuck out of Eddie.
Dude, that was on the same card as Garbrandt Assunção.
Oh my god, bro! When he just he ducked down and just from God just threw that shit, bro.
That was
DP
brutal.
Hooker was the first Apex. Nah, brother, it was Oliveira and Kevin Lee.
But that wasn't in the Apex though. That wasn't in a regular arena.
Right. You're right, bro. You're right. Yeah, you're right then, Josh. My bad. You're right, bro. I remember them dudes popping each other. It was it was bro. I don't know if y'all will ever watch this stuff, Clouds, but UFC does like a UFC Destined. Have you ever seen like that type of shit they put out?
I just watched. No, I didn't. But I just rewatched. I rewatch Hooker Poirier probably twice a year.
Oh, bro, I do it once a month, and I'm on the treadmill, son. And I'm having a weight, and I'm having a fight.
You know what's an underrated treadmill one is Petr Yan Jose Aldo.
Oh my god,
that's an underrated. That's
he beats the fuck out of Aldo at the end, bro.
Yeah, it's a brutal one.
Bro, what was I about to say? What were we talking about?
Treadmill fights. Good fights like on the treadmill.
Dudes popping each other. I know I blacked out though. I can't remember.
People kick out of Anthony Smith losing every fight he's ever been in forever.
Stop it.
Double threat, dude. Anybody who's a double threat.
DP Hooker definitely is a fucking treadmill watcher, bro. Oh, well, with Juicy Destined, bro, in the background, they show Hooker. Oh my god. Like they go like to the back. Dude, he looks like he got jumped by 7 dudes with machetes. Like his eyes are completely shut, bro. Sliced up bad. He can't even breathe. He can't even like speak. Like they're having to like carry him to like go get in the wheelchair, and they wheel him into like the ambulance, and he just leaned back, and like his face is swollen shut, bro. Like blood's dripping out of his eyes, his nose. It's just like you would be like, what? Who all beat him up? It's one man.
Yeah, that's one of the worst ones somebody's ever touched.
I'm trying to think of some other bad ones too, bro, around that time. Because
definitely Tony, dude. Tony got railroaded.
Tony was bad. And then hearing those shots too, Justin was hitting the fuck out of him.
Ugh.
What else, dude? Stipe Ngannou was fucking terrifying.
Stipe got shot with a gun.
Oh my god, bro. Stipe, that shit was. And then watching Francis dropping on him after he already died on the jaw.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Curtis Blades, Derek Lewis. Oh my god! When he shot and hit him with that uppercut.
That was
Fucking
sick.
disgusting.
That was so sick, dude. 2020 was so sick for fights.
Bahamundez versus
Roosevelt
Roosevelt
Roberts, yeah.
Robert.
Dude, but they ruined that one live. They changed the camera live.
They did. Yeah, they cut
That was
over.
so. I hate when they do that so much. That was
Gaethje
so
battered.
annoying.
Bro, yeah, no. It like because they panned over right at the end, like right as you spin.
Right when he swung the kick, yeah, they switched the camera to that one where it's behind the freaking bar too, so you didn't even get to see it land until they replayed it. I was like, oh, I hate
Gaethje
when they do
battering
it.
Tony broke my heart, man.
Oh, dude, I
Josh.
woke up the next day as if the world wasn't right. I was like, oh, fuck, he'll never. I woke up, I was like, Tony time is over. He'll never get to fight Habib. It was
Oh,
fucking
dude.
ruined.
Bro, when that 5th fight didn't happen, oh my god, bro. Oh
Tony
my
was like,
god.
put me in a cannon and shoot me into Russia. I'll fight that motherfucker. And they couldn't make it happen.
He's okay. Trigger, Curtis was not okay, dog. Curtis got his shit.
Yeah, he stutters a little extra hard now after that one.
Bro, that was a nasty shot. Bro, also on that same card, it was Dominic Cruz and Henry Cejudo.
Yeah, that was on
Gaethje.
Tony.
That card was stacked. People talk about UFC 300. That first COVID card, fucking stacked.
They had Calvin Kattar versus Jeremy Stevens was on there.
Oh, they did. That card was insane, bro. From top to bottom, that card was insane. Finishes too. Yeah. My mind's spinning about like all these, bro. In the last 5 years, bro, there's been so many crazy fights, Klaus. Like the last, it's been disgusting since COVID. Like I'm thinking pre-COVID, there's nothing but wars, but after COVID, there's
they need to get the matchups cooking though. They haven't been hitting like that lately.
They have not been, dude. But I think it's because they're looking for the rights deal. They're trying to find a new TV deal. I think. Like I think they're saving.
They should be knocking it out of the park for that. Then they should be like, look at our shit is on fire. Yeah. You want this now more than ever.
That's what you would think, bro. But the fucking Dana's like, no, we're billionaires. We're good. We'll figure something out.
They sell out everywhere they go, dude.
Bro, they can put the most bullshit card together and people still show up just for the main event.
I went even like when I went to UFC Tampa, it was even kind of. I mean, the card ended up being sick because I think it was like 5 knockouts in a row or something insane. Yeah. But dude, I was pretty disappointed when it wasn't Buck versus Cook anymore, dude. We wanted Buck versus Cook bad.
But seeing him absolutely beat the fuck out of Kobe had to be
that was pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of bro. I was when the doctor stopped it, I was like, you just robbed us from a nasty KO. You just fucking robbed us of like karma.
Yeah, they brought out some grandma doctor. I was like, oh, come on.
Bitch has never seen a cut in her life, never even been involved in a fight.
They've been using her for a long time, though. If you even go back and watch some of the old Ultimate Fighter seasons, she's in there. She's there, dude. That lady's been around dressing like a grandma for a long time.
Getting the ultimate call to stop a fight or not based off a cut. Like,
making bad calls.
Kobe got his eyeball punched off. Dog, brother, Trigger, we wanted to see him get his life punched off. We wanted to see Joaquin Buckley land some spinning shit and absolutely kill homeboy. But also, speaking of my homeboys, Big Juice Man, what's up, my boy? Sorry I'm late, fellas. Just stopping by to say what's good, S-Dog and chat. Juice Man, what is up, my boy? Bro, you did join at the end of the show. I'm not going to lie to you. You had a banger show. And also, this is my boy Klaus. Juice, I don't know if you remember from the chat. We got the boy on the show now, son. So, Juice, if you want to hop in ever, Trigger, all the boys, I'm always down to have anyone pop through, man. But good to see you, Juice. Hope everyone's having a blessed one. Brother, same to you, dog. I hope Compton's treating you good. I hope you're getting that beautiful Cali weather, son. You know Trigger's enjoying it out there in Stockton. Klaus, where do you live at, dog? What area?
Tampa.
Oh, damn. Okay, that Tampa card wouldn't shit for you to go to.
Yeah, no. That's right there.
Good card, bro. That's a good card.
We get all types of good fights around here, dude. All types of good amateur fights, all types of stuff.
The UFC treats y'all good, dog. Even that Miami card. Yeah,
we get good local. We get a lot of good local stuff here in Tampa.
Yeah, bro. I gotta say, Trigger Juice. I mean, Klaus, this was just a random. I just threw it out there. I didn't know if he was really gonna hop on. That man said send link Send
Oh
location,
yeah,
brother.
dude. You did it. You better realize that I hop in when somebody says so. I've hopped on with Frankie before, dude.
Oh,
Giuliano.
shout out Frankie, bro.
Dude, Frankie's the dog, dude.
He's
He's
the
he's
man.
the
I fuck with
guy.
Frankie. Bro, I used to have him on the show a lot more, but then he got a new job, and we're so like he's 7 hours behind me. So like when I do a live at 6 o'clock tonight or 7 o'clock tonight, it's 2 a.m. for them. And I'm
He's
like,
the
I get it,
guy.
bro. And used to I was able to get home at like 3 o'clock. So like I could hop on at 4 and it was 10 o'clock for him and he would hop on. But now I'm like, man, I'm doing it
I
at
might
6.
make my second video soon, dude, because it's a Jocelyn Edwards fight week. And I might need to make a video for that. She's one of my favorite fighters. So.
Dog, let me know if you need any help, brother. You know I got you, homie.
Yeah,
Hey, we will keep this Giuliano free, Juice. Don't ever worry about that, brother. It's Klaus. It's Klaus. Not. You know what, bro? Fucking you verify it for me right now, dog. Is it Klaus or is it Claus?
it's Claus, like Santa Claus.
Well, here's the thing, Claus. You've been letting me call you close now for 40 fucking minutes now, bro.
Everybody, you're saying it. How are you saying it? I
Close.
think was that how you're saying it? I thought you were saying it pretty close. Close.
Well, how does
But
Lane know it's fucking Claus and not close? What the fuck, man?
Glenn's probably seen me make an appearance or two, dude. I don't know.
Damn, dog. Well, Claus. Dude, don't let me fucking call you close for the next 40
Dude,
minutes.
I'm so cooked right now. I don't even
bro. dog, you're a legend, bro. Always love seeing you in the chat, son. 40 fucking minutes. I know, Josh. I've been calling this man the wrong thing now. Lane. Always appreciate you checking your boy on pronunciations. I know you always got me. Sorry for that seizure, Sterling. Hey, don't do that to me, Lane. You know how I get over here, man. Claus, dude, what a time, bro. I appreciate you hopping in right there, bro. We've been on for an hour fucking 35 now, dude. You came in like 45 minutes in. I'll tell you what, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love doing these solo episodes. I love chopping it up with the chat. But man, when you get done talking for an hour and a half straight, you feel like you're about to pass out.
Oh yeah. I'm about to pass out right now, dude.
Bro, because I know over there it's a bit late for you, son. Dude, you better put that Netflix on and watch WrestleMania or watch Raw from WrestleMania, my boy.
Hell yeah, dude! I got Ultimate Fighter reruns on right now.
Bro, I literally have fights on right now. I'm watching Ian Gary versus MVP right now as we're talking.
Hell yeah, dude! I've got Ultimate Fighter. Which one is this? Chuck Liddell versus Tito, the one where Tito quits at the end. And then one of my least favorite moments in UFC history, dude. Rich Franklin stepping in to end Chuck Liddell's career.
But look, Klaus, we weren't supposed to end the show like that, bro. You didn't have to bring that up, bro. We were not supposed to end the show with those vibes, dog. All right? You know what? You were not supposed to do that at the end, dog.
All right, well, all right. Peace.
No, I'm fucking with you, bro. No, I'm fucking with you. No, hey, but for real, Klaus, always appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you hopping on tonight, dog.
Oh, yeah.
People, you know what to do by now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm not about to sit here and keep saying it over and over again like all these YouTubers do. Y'all know what it is by now. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Shout out the boy right here. Big Claws in this bitch. Appreciate you hopping through, man. Everyone in the chat, you're fucking legends. Have a great night. Drop those top 10s in the comments, son. We're out, people. Maybe. Now, we're out, people.